Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. I'm Nur Fauziah. In this video, I will tell about pragmatics and semantics. Pragmatics and semantics are the branch of linguistics, which pragmatics in macrolinguistics is an external language, and the semantics in macrolinguistics is an internal language. Basically, pragmatics and semantics both study of meaning, but the meaning itself is different between semantics and pragmatics. Because semantics is a study that studies about the meaning of communication in language, or in the other word, semantics is a study that only studies about the meaning in language, such as only the meaning of words, phrases, and sentences. While pragmatics is a study that studies the meaning communicated by speakers, which is then interpreted by listeners. In other two, semantic study of meaning only looks at the context, such as words, phrases, and sentences only, while pragmatic studies the meaning of sentences based on what the speaker conveys to the listeners by looking at the context. Pragmatics focuses more on the meaning of the conversation or the intent conveyed by the speaker rather than look at the context. Or in other words, semantics only looks at the original meaning or literal meaning, while pragmatics focuses on the implied meaning of an idea conveyed by the speaker. In a communication, sometimes the information is conveyed directly and indirectly. Therefore, between speakers and listeners must know the intent to be discussed, so that when the communicating there is no misunderstanding in capturing the intent or purpose of the conversation. So it can be included that pragmatics examines the meaning from a functional or pragmatic side to see what the speaker uses the utterance for. Meanwhile, semantics examines meaning based on the internal point of view of the language or the original meaning of words, phrases, and sentences. I have one example about semantics and pragmatics. The White House made a new policy on city traffic. In semantics meaning, the phrase White House has the meaning of a house with white color or a white building. Meanwhile, in pragmatics, the purpose White House means a government which there is a president and his ministers. Okay, that's all from me. I do apologize if there are some mistakes.